Hey everyone, good evening to you. I'm just gonna hang out and wait and see if make sure I'm live. So if somebody could tell me if they could see me and hear me. I have a wicked headache. It like kind of came on. I've been teetering all day with this headache, like on the edge, but it just came on full blast about a half an hour ago. Thank you, Tennessee. I don't know why I called you Tennessee, TT1. Hey Dana, how you doing? Katrinka. Hey Dusty, great to see you. Yeah, well, he's out of the hospital. Um, all I can say is he still needs a lot of prayers. I'm not exactly sure what the deal is. I'm not sure if he should be out, he should be back in. But he definitely still needs prayers. Dana, you didn't miss it. I'm live now. I'm not sure where you are. I think you see, because I'm Eastern time. Wait, I think you're Eastern time too, though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. TT1, how you doing? Ohio Valley. Working and listening. Ah, my friend Tony. How you been? It seems like just so odd. I can't call you that. It just doesn't work like that. You're TT1, you're not just Tennessee. Hey Gigi, how you doing? Connie, I pronounced that correct, right? Yeah, I'm sending a lot of prayers his way. I've been talking to him. He was actually a little chatty last night, or the night before. I don't remember which one. And he seemed slightly better, just like in his mood. So, hey Hunter, how you doing? So I'm taking that as a good thing. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Oh yeah, I got it right. Okay. So I think I got you all. So how you doing? How is everybody made out with the snow? By the way, Hunter, I'm still waiting for my eggs. At this point you could freeze them and they'll stay good for a while. So I've been teetering on the edge of a headache all day. I Has anybody ever gotten the where you kind of, and it's because I don't have ADHD, but once in a while I get like my whole body seems to like vibrate and I can't sit still. I can't concentrate on anything. I got, like I was having this hard time all day long. And I think it almost seems like the Wi-Fi wants to like connect right into my brain. And I'm like, "Ah, maybe they chipped me or something because the Wi-Fi is trying to connect to me." So I get almost like shaky, but not like there's a difference. I don't know how to describe it. Anybody else know what I'm talking about? Because sometimes I feel like maybe I'm just a little more tuned into certain things. My brain can sense things that are going on, and I wonder sometimes if that's where some of my anxiety comes from because I feel things that most other people don't. And the strangest thing is like all the computers either went down today or they had issues. Everything got locked up at my job today because everything was over. Um, what do you call it? Full, too full in data. Why can't I think of the word? Wow, it's because I have a bunch of headaches. Um, it was too full. Like they had to empty it out, so we couldn't do anything with the computer for a little while. And then I tried calling a doctor's office because I'm supposed to go tomorrow, and I want them to test me for a few things, and I couldn't get through, and it was very strange because not only could I not get through, but they have that, like, hey, if you want them to call you back, hit star and you won't lose your place in line, blah, blah, blah. And I pressed it and it said all of the slots are full. I've never even heard of that. So I'm like, all right, definitely something going on with everything. So kids finally going back, yes. Oh wow. Because of the snow? Do you guys normally get snow? And then if you by accident like minimize or um, if you click onto another window and then come back, a lot of the time it will put you back into top chat. I notice I had to do that. Hey Hudson, how you doing? Massive. Oh, maybe that's why it was going on. I didn't even know that. Usually I hear about those things. But yeah, it's everything in my body was vibrating today. It was so weird. This week is a full of anxiety for me at work. How come? Do you have like, I mean, we have end of year, but doing what you do, I feel like it's not going to be the same kind of anxiety. Like I just have a lot of work to do because we're closing out the end of the year. Hmm. I wonder. It's the moon? Is that what that is? Hey, Canadian, how are you doing? Well, didn't see his shadow. Oh, nice. We're having groundhog soup for dinner tonight. And I'm going to have some nice new slippers soon. So, so how's it? How did everybody do with the snow? Does snow cause anxiety? People, you like when we're getting massive storms like this, does it cause you guys anxiety? Because I can definitely I get the fear of being trapped. So while I love a good snowstorm and like I love everything to shut down, but the fear of getting trapped definitely causes me some anxiety. I'm better these days, but it's still sometimes it's hard. Bunch of water main breaks. Amazon warehouse had issues with their water. I had to tell them what to do to fix it. Oh, that sounds fun. All right, that would cause some anxiety in some people. Yeah, I saw a couple of them. Oh, it's been like 4 degrees here. We actually got up to, I think, 28 or 29 today. And I was like, wow, it's warm. It's the Sunjay Max incoming from a large. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I usually know about the flares, but it's rough, but not always is. Okay, I'm completely lost on that one. I was so concerned about freezing pipes and ice. Yeah, it gets hard. I notice I am at the age where I walk very slowly on the ice. I am walk slowly on the ice years old. Yeah, I don't. All my pipes are inside, so we're usually okay. I should knock. So far we've been good. We just keep the heat on and I do so much laundry, so that's the only pipes that I'm really worried about freezing is the pipes downstairs, because the laundry room is the only thing that doesn't really get heat so much, but we're keeping all the doors open. Like my son's apartment is downstairs. He just keeps his door open anyway. Oh, I couldn't do that. My last job had a lot of deadlines. When I worked for social services, everything had to be paid by a certain time, and every day I had deadlines, at 10 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and at 4 o'clock, and I hated it. I'm like, you know what? No more. I am done with that kind of stress. Exactly. See, you totally understand. I love it. It's so pretty to look at. I mean, it creates such a beautiful picture. The silence that comes with it is just amazing. And I love everybody home, but my son drives for work now, and that freaks me out. I mean, he goes to a couple of different stores each day. He does Coke displays and stuff, so he only goes to about four or five, 3 or 4 places every day. But still, he's driving from one place to the next, and it could be far. It could be 15 minutes away. It could be a half an hour away. So it freaks me out. But so far, they've been really good. And if the weather's bad, they tell him to take the day off. So that makes me happy. But when everybody's home, it's beautiful. But like with this one, they just decided they don't want to plow our roads anymore. So, we if we have to go anywhere, we're stuck. And then they do a really crappy job, and then it gets completely iced over. And since we have not gone above 10 degrees in the last 2 weeks, it hasn't gone anywhere, and the ice has not gone anywhere. So that's the kind of sucky part. So, if while it's happening, something happens, especially because I worry about people shoveling. Even with a snowblower, I still worry because that's what I do. Um, it's not, you know, I worry that people wouldn't be able to get through if they needed to or out. It's winter in Canada. It's colder than, yeah. Yeah, but you guys are used to it. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Kevin is, he's out of the hospital. Still needs prayers. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what's going on with him. Not sure if he should still be in the hospital or not, but I know he still needs prayers. He says he doesn't. So, yeah, you haven't gotten any better, right? Is that normal for you? Wait, I'm really bad at geography. You're more north, right? So that would be more normal for you? Or are you like right in the middle? Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of things make me feel better, like when I get yeah, before the storms, what I normally do is I go out, I get all my batteries, the big battery pack things. I make sure they're all charged up to full. I get all my flashlights out. I make sure they're either charged or the batteries are still working. I pull out my battery bank to, if we need to change the batteries. I have everything in a big bin. I get the blankets out. I basically prepare my house, and I have everything. I keep tarps on hand, in the bucket in case, we get any kind of, anything. So everything is up and prepared, and it makes me feel a lot better. And that takes a lot of the worry off. And there's certain things I don't do when a snowstorm comes. So I guess that helps me a little bit too. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't burst or anything. Does it just kind of defrost or no? I work okay under pressure, but I don't work well under stress anymore. Billy, how you doing? Faster? My brain goes about 112 miles an hour these days. Doesn't mean it's working any better though. Hey KP, how you doing? Seems the old snowplow guys have retired and we have a new generation trying to plow the roads now. Yeah, it really, you know what? They hit my neighbor's curb twice. Because we live like on a bend. My road makes a complete right turn, but it's just a bend. And they hit him both sides, and then they go 6 feet out, and they only do one small patch down the middle of the road. And that's when they do come. Yeah, it's the whole world has gone crazy. Inexperience in the whole world these days. Yeah, if he's supposed to be there, I am too. Uh, did I miss Teresa? How did I? How come I can't see Teresa? I see people saying hello to Teresa, but I do not actually see Teresa. Okay, that's really odd. I'm just looking because I can't be in top chat on StreamYard. There's no such thing. Okay, is Teresa in here and I can't see her? Is this like another Tuck and Billy thing? Thank you, Mary. Right? That is. We're supposed to hit 40 next week. I can't wait. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Big time panic shopping here. Oh wow. Yeah, I can imagine you don't really supposed to get snow where you move to, right? But did you go to the places to watch everybody panic and be like, "Yeah, I got everything I need?" Okay. Carl's in here too. I don't see him either. Vision. All right, don't be throwing directions at me. I want to have plywood cut for every window in the house just in case, but I don't. I have tarps. Same. But that's because I can't do that, and somebody vetoed that decision. Hey, Stray Kitten. Oh, no worries. The heater defrost by itself and it was fine. That's good. Then we ran the hot water. Oh, that's good. All right, so no damage. Awesome. Yours too. I know I said something. I can't think tonight. Wow, I have such a wicked headache. Okay, is Teresa here and is Carl here? Just because, or are you guys gonna like start screwing with me? Because I can see y'all doing that too. Okay. All right. So Teresa's not in here. Okay. Find words. Wow, that's amazing. Aw, thanks for asking, Mary. It's getting much better. I can't wear anything with heels yet, so I have two pairs of boots that I can wear, and they're old boots. So I have brown and black, and that is it. I can't wear anything else because everything else I own is heels. So I told my physical therapist, like, because it doesn't hurt anymore, but I still have no strength in it for whatever reason. So I told him, I'm like, just get me so I can wear even a little heel. I don't mind a little heel. It gives me a lot more options for different shoes to wear. And he laughed at me. I'm like, you don't understand, because he's a guy. I'm like, you don't understand. Having two pairs of boots to wear throughout the you know, whole wardrobe is not conducive to my outfit. So okay. Thank you, Billy. All right, good. I thought, see, you guys make me think I'm crazy. He really is. He's like I always say, if him and D down the rabbit hole with D, if it wasn't for the two of them, this channel would definitely not exist. Yeah, that we have plywood for every window, but that's required. Really? Oh, do you guys have like hurricanes and tornadoes? That's good though. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Billy. Okay. Somebody's messing with me, I think. Hey, Rip Curl, how you doing? Steel and Tree, great to see ya. So, okay. All right. So I know I had some other things I wanted to talk to you guys about. And for, well, whatever, this headache, it literally it came out so strong. And I thought I was, because I'm not a big aspirin person, so I try not to, but it was so bad I actually had to take aspirin. I couldn't think straight. Well, that's probably worse. You're in Tennessee? Why did I think you were like way out there? Like way west. Oh, see, you're lying to me, Tony. And my coffee's cold. So yeah, I actually had like three other subjects tonight, and I got nothing now. Not gonna lie, I'm stressing about these obscene files. Was it premeditated blackmail? I try to I try not to. I don't do any kind of politics on this channel just because again You know, it's a big stress for a lot of people. This is like anti-stress. Uh yeah, if it's all I'm gonna say is that if anybody had anything to do with it, as far as whatever, I don't care who you are. Hey Kelly, how you doing? How are you guys doing? How'd you guys make out in the storm? Anybody who's on that list and had anything to do with anything should be hung up by their parts. Mm. Other than this wicked headache, I'm doing pretty awesome. Thanks, Red. Um, are you guys still freezing down there, Prep and Artist? Yeah, it's I mean, if it's every single one of them, then get every single one of them out. I don't care who you are. But yeah, I try to avoid that subject on here just because. So what else is up, guys? Since I don't have a brain tonight, clearly. Yeah, that's what I said. I said it hit almost 30 today. So it was like a heat wave. Oh, don't be sorry. It's cool. It's just such a trigger for people with panic attacks. I had to, including me, I had to. That's why I left YouTube for a while. I had to shut off all news, shut off all YouTube. I had to shut off everything for like 4 months just to detox from it. I couldn't handle it anymore. It wasn't causing me panic attacks, but I noticed that my anxiety just alone was just so high. I was always on edge. I was, you know. So, now I control how much I watch of it. So, and it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be a fear-mongering thing. I'm not even talking about people like our friend up north by Canadian. Uh, it doesn't have to be anything like that. Just in general, just news in general would set me off. So, well, I kind of live with a headache all the time, so it's hard for me to go there because I get stress headaches from my neck, and even even with the surgery I had, which made it a lot better. Like the surgery was kind of a godsend. The but I still always kind of have them all the time, so it's kind of hard for to judge by me. But this one is, I swear, it's like Wi-Fi is trying to connect to my brain and it's misfiring or something. It's just how I felt all day long. But like Mike and somebody else said, who said it? STP. It's got to be the solar flares. I didn't realize they affected me that much. Maybe it's because when I usually know they're coming, so maybe it's like any kind of feeling I get, I kind of pass off to that. And this one I had no idea was coming. So, kind of hit me out of the blue. Possible. You work for yourself, Derek. Hush up over there. Hey, Josh. We're working out. Nice. Oh, wait, let's see. Is it working here? There we go. That's for the prepared Irishman. How you doing? Oh, it does work. Okay. Uh, all right. So, all right. So, what else is up, guys? Anything else? I don't know if I know Devil Dog usually goes on tonight. Not sure if he is or not. I haven't seen a notification yet. Oh, that's awesome. That is an awesome problem to have. You know what? You can bring some here and I'll take some off your hands. Like 9 of them. But you got to bring them here because I can't travel that far. Oh, nice. Live or oh, dropping a video, not live. Okay. Did I hear you were taking a break from YouTube also, Mike? I feel like somebody had told me that. Oh, it so is. There is a oh, you did take a break. Okay. There is a guy in my building who has a what do you call it? Not an emotional spy, service dog. And he's so freaking cute. Hey, Sherry, no worries. Um, and it sucks because you are not allowed to touch them. You're not even allowed to talk to them. It really sucks. And I always end up in the elevator with this guy. And I keep telling them, like, because they're like, oh, the dogs are working and you can't talk to them. I'm like, I talk to other people when I work. So I feel like, the dog should get a break too. I'm like, well, when he gets a break, come up and, bring him to the sixth floor and let him hang out for a little while. But he won't. Okay, yeah, I didn't know. I know he goes on a lot after this. They are super much German. Oh, that is so cute. German Shepherds are my favorite. I'm allergic to them though. So, and a Husky, forget it. That would never happen. I've gotten a lot better. I used to not be able to have any dogs. Now I can tolerate like 70% of them. German Shepherds are not one of them though. So, unfortunately, that's not in my cards for me. Oh, awesome. Good for you, Mike. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope he's okay. I'm sending you prayers. Yeah, my dog is getting super old. I hate it. She's uh she's gonna be 14 this year in like or this month. And she's seriously showing signs of it. She can't hear anymore. She can barely walk. And she gets very confused, I think. Yeah. You know what? And it's funny because one of the guys I guess he had just picked up his dog. I don't know how he got away with it, but he brought the dog into our office. He doesn't even work on our floor. But he brought the dog in and I walked in from lunch and I just saw the puppy and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I could pet him. He's like, yep, friendly. So we hung out. I smushed my face in him and I started sneezing, but whatever. It was so worth it. So worth it. So I don't remember what that is. You have to refresh my memory. I clearly didn't try it because I don't remember what it is, but um, was it a technique? I don't remember. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I've had a lot of things on my mind the last couple of days. And my new thing is, this is my new thing. I want to do everything. I'm learning all this new stuff and I want to do everything at once. And I'm not mastering anything because I feel anybody else feel like they're like running out of time for certain things. And once you oh no, I didn't my ankle is much better. I've been going to physical therapy, but thank you. The and it I have no more pain. So I got to get the strength back into it so I can wear a few heels. Uh, yeah, they really are, right? But yeah, so I've been learning how to I told you guys I'm taking sign language classes and I want to learn a language and my husband and I decided we're going to do one of the like the Rosetta Stone or one of those types of apps. Probably a free one though. And I started taking sewing classes and then I took a I signed up for one. There was a free one at the library. And this one, because I had signed up for one before and they kind of did everything for you. It was like, oh, come in and make a pillow, and learn how to sew, but it wasn't learning how to. They had everything like set up already and you just kind of press the button on the sewing machine and and they kind of just did everything else for you. So they really didn't teach. This one actually taught us, and it was really cool. And I've been taking sewing lessons from this woman who I found on like one of the local moms pages, and she's so cute. This like old, I don't know if she's Italian or what, but she is this old freaking cute little woman. Not that old. I mean, maybe 70s, late 60s, and she's so freaking adorable and she's so good. She is like totally teaching me how. I was learning how to crochet, but I can't count. I shouldn't say I can't count. I can't keep track of my counting because there's a lot of counting and crocheting and I get squirreled way too easily. So, but I want to go back to that and because I really want to do that again. And I can do it. It's not hard other than the counting and keeping track of where you are. Um, So I'm doing that. Yeah, right. And I'm absolutely loving it. And while we're on like break from this, because it's like the fall semester that we finished in December and we're starting again sometime in February. And I've been doing it online too, because I want to keep my skills up. And actually I'm learning a little bit more online than I am in a class full of people. Um, I don't know how to describe it. So, but the two are working really well together. So I'm doing that, the sewing. I want to go back to the crocheting. We're trying to do um another language and I want to do everything at once. And somebody just sent me the best recipe for a loaf bread, which my husband will now actually eat because I always make my own bread, but I never really made loaf bread too often because he'll be like, yeah, it's good, and then he'll go back to like wonder, and I'm like, why are you eating that crap? And he's like, because it's really the only thing I like, and I'm like, stop. So somebody sent me a recipe for a loaf bread. Actually, they were like dinner rolls, and I was like, "Oh, those look good." Do you want the recipe? I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Or you could do this as a loaf." And I'm like, "All right, you know what?" So I made the dinner rolls first, and he's like, "Oh, these are really good." So then I made the loaf part of it, and he's like, "Okay, I will do this." No more of the sliced bread. You can make this one. And it's a lot easier than the other ones that I was actually doing. So it just works out perfect. It's so yeah, and I'm trying to learn how to make something different that I don't make yet each week. Not like, like cool funny recipes, like not funny. What do you call it? Not like just like fun recipes. Like I'll do like I did a blueberry loaf cake, but that's not something you like need to have. So while it was really awesome, and my son has been gobbling up all of this stuff. Oh, thank you, Katrinka. I don't know. So between all of the stuff going on, and my husband's like, because I keep saying I want to retire because I want to do all this stuff and I don't have the time to do it all. And he keeps saying like, "Oh, you're just gonna." He tells me I'm gonna become an old lady if I retire. I'm like, "No, I want to do all of the stuff that I just don't have the time to do." And he told me I was gonna sit at the library with all the old ladies. I'm like, "Thanks, that's very nice of you." I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of squeezing it in here and there and a little bit everywhere, but and this is where the anxiety part of it comes in because I feel like I need to do this now before I run out of time. Like I always feel like I'm racing against the clock. That is part of my anxiety. It's I need it now. Like especially like let's say let's say, oh, I'm watching Hudson Valley, and like here's an example. He was talking about the Grails, and this is the first time I had seen it. And oh, the guy, and I was like, I need that in my life. Like, I have to have this. So, and then again, this was a few years ago, but that's kind of like my point to myself. This was a few years ago, and I ordered it, and I was like, please, please, please get here before, I run out of time, before, the world ends, before all of the deliveries stop or the electricity goes out or whatever. So that's a lot of my anxiety. And now I've had it for quite a few years, and there you go. So yeah, it's really a part of my anxiety that I, so now that's why I'm trying to do everything at once. And because I feel like I need to, I have to do it now because I won't have time. I won't be able to do it later. Anybody else get that? I can't. I can't sew knit crochet. I took sewing at 4-H-T-P. That's funny. I got to tell you, this woman, she's freaking awesome. Because first she taught me how to do like the hand. I mean, I did it in home ec back in the day, but there's not much, I remember from it. I mean, I could sew a button on something. It's not going to look pretty, but I can get it to stay. Crocheting, my grandmother actually taught me when I was, young, but basic stuff, nothing major. And like, I could make a scarf, or if I really got ambitious, I could make a blanket because it's just like a really, really, really big scarf, right? But no patterns or anything, like one big, you know, blue blanket or something. I don't know knitting. It always looked interesting, but I've never knit. I've never tried. I have no idea what the concept is. But because I said, oh, maybe that would be better for me because I won't get lost in the not counting. And they said you have to count in knitting too. So I guess when you get all the stuff you wanted to do, I call it the second shift. That's funny. You know what? I don't mind having to work part-time, so I can leave my job when this year in about 8 months. I can technically leave. I will have full benefits for life, and that is my first goal. I will have a very small pension because it will be highly um not taxed, penaltied. It would be really highly penaltied because I don't have the years or the age in for where I need to be. But it would be something. It would be, two car payments a month type of thing, maybe. That's about it. And I said I wouldn't mind, working part-time after that. Because even if I work 20 hours a week, that's a lot better than, it would just give me more time. And if I would still make, like the same type of money as I am now with, working full time, working part time, which might not be bad. But if I'm still here, I'm obviously going to keep going with my in the pension system, so I get less penalty. Every year I'm there, I get less penalties. Hey Annette, how you doing? After 8, my laptop screen shut it out again. Oh no. Me and technology don't always mix, so I totally get it. I watched you in the past. I have commented that you really. Aw, you're sweet. Thank you. Oh, where did I go? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I started taking crocheting lessons, but they started charging me like an insane amount of money. I'm like, all right, that's done. I have a hard time learning like the visual helps me like I on YouTube, like it's great taking the ASL from YouTube because I am taking it in real life too. So I have the teacher that I can ask questions to, that I can go back and forth with, and then I just watch the old videos. But I can't, and now that I know the basics of crocheting, I can go on and learn it. But I couldn't do it straight from like the get-go. I wouldn't be able to learn like that. I need hands-on, like I'm a visual learner, but I need hands-on. That's why I won't do canning, because I don't have anybody to say, like I don't have anybody I can bounce questions off while I'm doing things, and I need that, especially with something where I could potentially poison everybody with botulism. So that's a no-go for me. Everybody's like, "Oh, canning is so easy. There's 8 million YouTube things." Yeah, I see it, I watch it, but me and the overthinking thing, I would never eat my own food that I've canned. Not until I had somebody come over to me and say, "No, this is how you do it. This is how you don't poison anybody." And that's the only way that I could do things like that. Hey J3, how you doing? Maybe try knit nail butting. No, no, nail? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. No clue. I'm not going to try and pronounce it because you guys will all make fun of me. Okay. Yeah, no, see, I can't. It's funny because oh, that's what I was saying before. Even we started a Zoom thing for when the classes are out. So my class, we all are doing virtuals on Wednesday nights. So we none of us forget it. but everybody has their book because we have to buy the two books when we first start, and it takes us through the whole thing. But those books have been sitting in my car. They only come out when I go into class, and because I'm watching her and I can see, because the woman who teaches it is deaf and she's talking a lot, and she's got the best personality. She's freaking hysterical. But we had a substitute once who didn't say anything, and she can hear. She's a speaking person, as they or a hearing person, as they say, and she can actually talk, but she doesn't. The way she teaches is she says nothing. She'll write it on a board, whatever, but she says nothing. Whereas the our regular woman is deaf, and trying to understand her can be a little bit challenging. So sometimes I'm trying to figure out what her words are, and that's the only good thing that the book tells me, because she follows what she is doing, and the book says, hey, this is happy, this is whatever. um so that's But otherwise I try to read the book even when we're doing our Zoom things and they're following the book. I'm like, I don't have the book here, it's in my car, and I'm not going out into the cold to get it, because I can't figure out what they're trying to do in a book. So if it's a recipe, awesome. If it's anything like that, perfect. If it's learning how to crochet, absolutely not. I don't dislike it. Right. Well, there's people that I can say that about, but no, I would never do that. Oh, okay. I'm going to look that up later. Oh, okay. I'll have to check into that. That looks kind of cool. Somebody was asking today on the moms group about needlepoint. I don't think that's exactly what I'm looking for, though. Hmm. I'm definitely going to check that out. Yeah, just to get the idea. I mean, I don't, as I said, I usually can't learn like that. Unless it's like super simple. Like there are things that I can, but just in general, no. Did I go away? Am I still okay? Oh, you're sweet. You call it motivation. I call it I can't concentrate on one thing to stick to it. I have to. My mind is like, oh no, I need to do this. Now I need to do this. I basically call it squirreling. All right, I'm so good. Thank you. Mm. Yeah, I'm definitely want to check that out. Okay. All right, awesome. Okay, good. Yes, because, you know, probably better off if you don't look at my face. Okay. I'm going to shut this down now. My head is still absolutely pounding. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's the solar flares, because I don't suffer from migraines. I can get some pretty bad headaches, but I am not the migraine sufferer, thank God. I think I've had like one or two in my entire life, and they're nothing. They're not headaches. Those are another level of pain. But yeah, the headache is it's not very nice right now. So I'm going to shut this down, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me.